So while I was there with my Marine Corps family in country during the war, I knew that I also had a team or a family back home that I needed to make it to. Pocket knives became a part of my life when I joined the military.
Nabistar, Kuwait. The last chance stop for anyone heading out of the small Middle Eastern country up north to Iraq. This convoy north is the first time many soldiers will enter into a combat situation.
Improvised explosive attacks on convoys is the #1 killer of all U.S. troops. Travel through Iraq can be a scary experience for even the most experienced soldier.
The way Marines work, if we get a brand that we like, we're pretty much loyal to it, until it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, bottom line is you want something that is dependable. Marines, we modify and create and fabricate everything that we need out in the field just about. So there's multiple uses for your M16, for your tool out in the field. To pry things open, cut open, and when you're out in combat, you want something you can rely on. You don't want to have to worry about if your knife's going to break or fall apart or anything like that. Yeah, so the cool thing was I actually, took the time to read the paper that came with my knife, with my M16, and it told the story of what the one asterisk inside of this shield symbol, what that meant and what that represented. Remembering that, I only have one asterisk, I needed to be careful so that I could come back home. And definitely it was something in my mind. You can't keep it at the forefront because then it distracts you, but you keep it tucked away there. And you just remember that you're there to fight for your country. And at the same time, you want to make sure you make it home to your family. And so that stuck with me, knowing that, hey, somebody's thinking about these things when they're putting this knife together. Just gave me more confidence and just made me respect the knife and the brand even more. But I still carried it for a long time after retirement, after I got out of the Marine Corps, and never found anything that I wanted to get other than an M16. So this one was my first replacement. It feels like they improved the action and everything on it, and the motion and all that. So, and made it lighter. This is the latest member of the family. I think it maybe still just be a little bit smoother than all three of them. When I started typing out and telling my story about my experience with my M16, when I was describing how it got banged up and beat up over time and was showing the wear and tear, I realized I was actually describing myself. And so it was almost as if I was talking about an extension of myself. Yeah, like we both went through a lot. We both served, and we both retired eventually. When I realized that we both made it back from Iraq, that was a test for me. Okay, this is a good knife. This is a good piece of equipment. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it because it made it through all of that. I got this. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and that's good to go. Yeah.